We live in a world where we are surrounded by finance content all around us, from books to the vast internet. And not to forget the unsolicited financial advice given by the self proclaimed finance experts in our day to day lives. But as the famous saying goes, old is gold. And this saying never goes wrong. Many of us would be surprised to know that a lot of ancient religious and spiritual texts, which we may discuss as outdated, actually have financial lessons that are relevant even in today's age and world. Well, one such text is a Hindu holy scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. The general belief about most religious texts, irrespective of which religion it may be, is that these texts preach the renouncing of wealth and the detachment from material possessions. We therefore conclude that these texts must be completely disconnected from the world of finance and money management. However, the Bhagavad Gita is an exception. Even though Krishna states that money should not be acquired by illegal means, he also clearly mentions that man should not hesitate to earn money through legal means. Because after all, every man has to fulfill his duties, and for that, money is necessary. However, the man must remember that greed is the one evil he must not fall prey to, because that will eventually bring his downfall. In fact, all our elders often talk about how uncontrolled desire is the first sin of investing. One must remember to patiently wait for their returns rather than make bad decisions in an attempt to earn more quickly. One of the most important lessons from Bhagavad Gita can be understood with reference to investing. Krishna had mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, Karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Well, those of you who don't know about this verse, let me explain it to you in English. You have the right to perform your actions, but you are not entitled to the fruits of those actions. Do not let the fruit be the purpose of your actions. Therefore, you won't be attached to the actions and instead you can focus on fulfilling your duty. The wording may seem different, but a thorough understanding of these lines would reveal how this captures the essence of what some of the most famous investors, including Benjamin Graham, Warren Buffett, and Howard Marks, talk about today. The key to successful investments and good returns in the long run is focusing on the process rather than the results. It is not to say that the outcome doesn't matter, but focusing on the process helps one understand the right techniques of investing and the parts of outcome which were purely due to luck. The second most important lesson is to never be scared and run away from doing something courageous just because of fear in your heart. Just like how Arjuna would have never got his kingdom back if he had not overcome his fear and stepped out into the battlefield. One can never create wealth and secure their financial future if they don't build up the courage to carefully manage their own money. For instance, one needs to fearlessly invest in the market instead of holding themselves back and waiting for the exact favorable market conditions, or always being scared and hesitant about buying or selling. Yet another lesson from the book is that no matter how prepared or skilled one may be, mistakes will happen. Krishna reminds us that we need to learn from our mistakes, stay ambitious, and move on instead of sulking for too long about it. Especially in the world of finance, which is quite unpredictable, blunders are bound to happen and everyone incur losses at times, no matter how good a trader they might be. Now, these are just a few of the countless lessons that the treasure trove that the Bhagavad Gita is. It is indeed fascinating how, in spite of all the changing trends of the market and the world of finance, a book which is more than thousands of years old could actually teach us so much even today. In fact, Krishna gave a variety of master tricks and powerful strategies to Arjuna, many of which can be extremely helpful financial lessons. One could choose to dive deeper and deeper into this ocean of knowledge and even use those lessons as a guiding force in their investing journey. If you have liked this video, then do not forget to drop a like. To know more about finance and see more such informative videos, do subscribe to Spring Money. This is Sakib and see you in the next one.